Everyone knows GoPro. Everyone knows GoPro. It's the most famous action camera on the planet, strapped to helmets, surfboards, and drones everywhere. But there's a secret hiding inside every single one. What if I told you the most important part of a GoPro, the part that actually captures the image, isn't made by GoPro at all? The incredible image quality, the amazing dynamic range, the stunning low-light performance, all of that comes from companies you've probably never heard of. Today, we're pulling back the curtain to reveal the hidden makers behind GoPro, the real companies powering every single hero camera. Welcome to Hidden Makers, the show where we expose the secret manufacturers behind the world's biggest tech brands. So, what does GoPro actually do? They design the iconic camera body, the user-friendly software, the slick interface. They've built an entire ecosystem around their cameras. But when it comes to the core components, the sensor and the processor, they outsource everything. Why? Because building a world-class image sensor is incredibly difficult and expensive. It requires billions of dollars in research and development, massively complex semiconductor fabrication plants, and decades of specialized engineering experience. We're talking about precision on a nanometer scale. Only a handful of companies in the world have this capability. And the biggest one of all is Sony. That's right. Sony Semiconductor is the undisputed king of image sensors. They are the world's #1 sensor maker, and their technology is everywhere. They supply the sensors for the iPhone, for Samsung's flagship phones, for DJI drones, and even for Sony's own legendary Alpha cameras. And you guessed it, they supply the sensors for GoPro. But a great sensor is useless without a great processor to handle all that data. It's like having a world-class singer without a sound engineer. And that's where another hidden maker comes in. Ambarella builds the image signal processor, or ISP, which is the brain behind the image. This powerful chip is responsible for the magic that happens after the light hits the sensor. We're talking about the incredible electronic image stabilization, the advanced high dynamic range, or HDR processing, the crucial noise reduction in low light, the heavy lifting of encoding 4K and 5K video, all the slow motion capabilities, and the fine-tuning of color. In the early to mid-era of GoPro's dominance, Ambarella was arguably their most important partner. Ambarella's chips are what gave GoPro videos that cinematic, professional look that set them apart from the competition. This is one of the most important hidden makers that almost nobody knows about. Now, let's rewind a bit. Before Sony became the primary sensor supplier, older GoPro models like the popular Hero 3 and Hero 4 relied on a different company. Omnivision specializes in sensors that are cheap, compact, and perfect for smaller cameras. They might not have had the absolute best performance compared to Sony, but they were cost-effective and reliable. This partnership was crucial for GoPro in its early days. Omnivision's sensors allowed GoPro to scale up production, hit affordable price points, and grow into the global phenomenon it is today. They were the perfect stepping stone on GoPro's journey. Next up, let's talk about one of GoPro's most famous features, hyper-smooth stabilization. That buttery smooth gimbal-like footage that looks so cinematic, it wouldn't be possible without tiny, incredibly precise gyroscope sensors. And those sensors come from yet another hidden company called InvenSense, is a leader in motion sensing technology. They make the accelerometers and gyroscopes found in drones, smartphones, and virtual reality headsets. These little chips constantly measure the camera's movement on multiple axes, feeding that data to the processor in real. The processor then uses this information to digitally shift the image frame by frame, canceling out the bumps and shakes. GoPro never mentions InvenSense, but they are absolutely one of the most important hidden makers in their supply chain. So, let's put it all together. What is the truth behind GoPro's supply chain? GoPro designs and builds the camera body, the user interface, the software, and the entire mounting ecosystem and brand experience. But they do not build the sensor that comes from Sony or previously Omnivision. They do not build the main processor, which for a long time came from Ambarella. They do not build the stabilization chip that comes from InvenSense. Even the high-quality lens elements are outsourced to specialized Japanese optical suppliers. The most important parts, the components that define the camera's performance, all come from these hidden companies. This is the secret behind GoPro's success. They are masters of integration. This leads to a final, crucial question. Why does GoPro hide all of this? Think about it from a marketing perspective. If GoPro openly admitted that Sony makes the sensor and Ambarella handles the image processing, some people might think, well, what does GoPro even do then? It could potentially dilute their brand value. But the truth is, this is simply how modern tech manufacturing works. GoPro is a design, software, and ecosystem company. Their genius lies in their ability to identify the best components from the world's best suppliers and combine them into a single, powerful, easy-to-use product that creates an amazing user experience. They are the conductors of an orchestra of specialists. If this look behind the curtain at GoPro surprised you, just wait until you see the hidden companies behind DJI drones, Apple's iPhones, Tesla's cars, and so much more. The world of technology is full of these secret partnerships. To discover the truth behind the products you use every single day, make sure you subscribe to Hidden Makers. Thanks for watching.